What's going on, everyone? How are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. And in today's video, we're back at it again with some more Saurozoic warriors. Let's get into it. Oh, right. The mail's here. Come on, Maggie. Let's go get the mail. Woohoo! Yeah! Hey, Mikey. Yeah? Want some pizza? Radical, dude. Hey, Kakarot! What's up, Vegeta? Today's the day I will finally defeat you. Oh, right, bring it on. Everyone, back to your places. He's coming. Oh, right, I can't wait to open this. Oh, look, we have another friend. I hope they're strong. I hope he's cute. What? DudeRetro toy reviews. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging here. So this packaging looks really cool. I love the big open windows so you can see the figure and all of the accessories that he comes with. And I love the Masters of the Universe style to this box, where you have the awesome artwork over on the side of the packaging of Ossis. And just the whole detail and the theme of the packaging looks really Masters of the Universe inspired, so that's really cool. And on the back of the packaging, you have a bio for Ossis here. And you also have images here of other characters in Wave 1 of the Saurozoic Warriors. Now that we've taken a look at the packaging, let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what he has in store for us. Alright, and so we have Ossis here out of the packaging. So far, he's looking really cool. So let's go ahead and take a closer look and take a look at the detail. Now, he does have a tail that was removed in the packaging, so we got to pop that on. Is it in there? Yeah, it's in there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right. So here is the detail in this guy. I'm loving all of the detail in the muscles and like the scaling, where it looks like he's kind of like scaled or his skin's like rippled. Looks really cool. Take a look at the back here. His jacket's like ripped and torn. So the little spikes or plates, I don't know what they're called on Stegosauruses. But yeah, these things are kind of sticking out through the jacket. Pretty cool detail. Really liking what I'm seeing. But yeah, I love the colors of this. Just the black, pink, and the blue all kind of mixed together. I really love these colors. Really bright and colorful, and that's the one thing I love about this line, just how bright and colorful these figures are. It looks really cool. So let's go ahead and get into the articulation. So that looks like the jaw does. Yep, jaw does. Oh, okay. So the top, or no, the bottom does. That this is just the articulation of the head, but yeah. So the bottom opens, the head lifts up, down. See if we got any. Don't really have any side to side, but it does turn. I mean, it is on a weird angle. So, all right, and then let's check out this neck right here. So it looks like the neck is just like on a like a little ball peg there. It's like it may be like a dumbbell joint, but the head goes all the way around. You're not going to get too much back with the neck just because you got this plate right here, but he does move to the side and then the side that way, and it looks down, up and down that much. So it's not too much motion in here in the neck. Oh, actually, you know, with the neck and the head, he looks down a lot. So that's really nice. I really love that. Like, that's so cool. Okay. And the same with Brachion. I'm having this issue here where his mouth just kind of drops open. I'm having it, I can't really seem to keep the mouth closed. It's kind of a bummer. I'm hoping that they get this fixed. I really am. Arm goes all the way around. Let's see how high this goes. Shoulder goes up that much. And then let's see what kind of... Okay, so there's the joint right there for the elbow. Okay, so the the arm does kind of move all the way around. This right here is kind of in the way, but well, we could do it on this one. The arm moves all the way around. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's get the arm straight. There we go. I just wanted to demonstrate that the elbow can have the arm go all the way around. You probably won't really need to do that, but it's cool that you can. Possibilities are always good. On this, looks like it is on a hinge here. It goes in and out just like so, and it does spin around. So that's really nice. I don't think I missed anything else with the arm. So let's go ahead and check out the waist here. Oh, wow, look at that. You're not going to get too much back. You're not going to get too much back just because you have these plates and then you have the tail there. So it's not going to go too much. But the forward crunch is actually really good. There's a good range of movement there. So I'm really liking that. And it does got some side-to-side motion. And looks like right here at the leg kicks up like so. And the knee and the leg goes, oh, move the arm out of the way. Leg goes back that much. Then you got a single joint right here at the knee, and it doesn't quite go 90. Then down here at the foot, it goes up, down, and then it has a nice little rocker there, so that's really good. So yeah, the articulation on this thing is actually pretty good. I'm really liking it. Oh, and let's check out the tail here. I forgot about the tail. So the tail has a good range of movement. It goes up and then it goes down that much. So yeah, I'm really liking the tail here. You got a really nice amount of, just the whole articulation of this thing, like just all around, is actually really good. I'm really loving this. All right. So now that we got that articulation out of the way, let's go ahead and get into these accessories. Hey, what's up, dudes? I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you are, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, now let's get back to this video. Cowabunga, dude. So he does come with a knife. And the knife just goes on the hand like so. And looks like he does have a sheath here on his arm. So it looks like you can probably slide that in like that. All right, that's cool. And is this like a helmet? What is this? No, it's not a helmet. I don't think. Where would this go? Does this go right here? Oh, wait a minute. I think this is a shoulder pad. Is that correct? Let me look at the packaging. Yep. Just looked at the packaging, and sure enough, this is a shoulder pad. Okay. All right, cool. I'm glad I had an image on the packaging of the figure showing where that went, because wasn't too terribly sure. But yeah, it goes on there, and it goes on there pretty good. Like, it's not falling off or anything, so it's actually on there really good, and it's not coming off. So that's really nice. I like that. Okay. And you have right here this awesome gun. Let's move him. Let's take a closer look at this. This thing looks really cool. I love all the detail that's put into this thing. This thing looks really cool. And this is like a hard plastic, where a lot of the other accessories for these figures have always been like a softer plastic, but this one's definitely a harder plastic. But the handles here are soft. So the rest of the gun is hard plastic. This is like a soft plastic. So I'm assuming this goes, would he hold this? I'm gonna try to get him to hold this thing. See if we can figure this out. Oh, okay. So one thing that I noticed while trying to put it on, this articulates. Nice. I did not know these handles moved. That's cool. Anything else moving this? This kind of moves side to side. Don't know why, but it does. Okay. That's cool. Oh, right. And just a little bit of work. It wasn't too bad, but I got him to hold it. And he looks really cool with this gun. Like, this thing is sick looking. I love this. I absolutely love this line. Like, this line really kind of takes me back to like the 90s and just like gives me that childish feeling again of like just going to the store and just going through like the toy aisle. And when I was a kid, like, yeah, I knew what Ninja Turtles were and I knew what some of the toy lines were, like some of the toys that were on the shelves. But there were a bunch of toys that were on these shelves. I had no idea what they belonged to. I didn't know what franchise or series or anything. I just looked, I'm like, oh, that's a cool looking toy. And this just kind of gives me that feeling like these aren't part of like a existing franchise. This is Boss Fight Studios' own original IP that they just came up with, their own original characters, and they're just so much fun. They're so colorful and just everything. Like, it just gives me that feeling of like, this is what it feels like to just have a cool toy and not have to worry about it being connected to some kind of like franchise or anything. This is just a cool toy. And that's all it is. Like, this line, that's just, I love it. This is just amazing. And I just can't believe how cool these toys are. And these are definitely like in the quality to where like all the joints feel really good and like sturdy. And all the weapons are really good. Like, nothing feels fragile to where it's going to like break. So this is something you could definitely give to like a kid, like a 10-year-old or whatever, and definitely have some and let them play with it and they could have some fun. Now that I've kind of given my thoughts on this, we've taken a look at the accessories, the detail, and the paint. Let's go ahead and get into the size comparison. All right, let's go. All right, and here we are at the size comparison. But first, let's bring the measuring tape up. And it looks like Ossis stands just about 4.5 inches tall. And to the top of the plates, he's 5 inches. And for the first size comparison, I wanted to bring a 7-inch scale figure. So here is the He-Man from the Masterverse line. And He-Man towers over Ossis. But Ossis is hunched forward, so he is a lot smaller than He-Man. And next up, I wanted to bring a 6-inch figure. So here is the G.I. Joe Classified Storm Shadow. And next, just because these figures really do look good on the shelf next to each other, I wanted to bring in the Super 7 Ultimates Raphael. This is what Ossis looks like next to Raph. And next is the NECA cartoon line Ground Chuck. And I wanted to have some fun since he is a little bit smaller. I wanted to bring another small figure. And this is the original Playmates Michelangelo. Since they both have that 90s stylization to them, I wanted to see how he looked next to Mikey. Alright, and here he is next to Streaks from Street Sharks. These really do look like they would belong in the same toy line together. And lastly, I wanted to bring in Brachion from Saurozoic Warriors as well, so you can see how these two look standing next to each other. So for the pros of this figure, the sculpt and detail on this is absolutely amazing. I love all the detailing in the skin to really give him like a rough textured look like he's a dinosaur. The paint is absolutely amazing. I love the bright colors. Then you have all of that mixed in with the black leather jacket and everything. It just has an awesome look to it. The joints are really tight and they feel really good. They aren't too loose or anything. The accessories are awesome. The giant gun that he comes with, the knife, and the removable shoulder pad. The durability on this thing is absolutely amazing. Like, he feels really durable and heavy in the hand. It doesn't feel like anything's going to fall off of him or break apart at all. So I think if you gave this to a child, he'll definitely be able to have fun with it and you won't have to worry about it breaking. The price point at $30 for everything that you get here is amazing. Like, that's one of the biggest drawing points for this line for me, is $30 for a toy is such a good deal, especially these times nowadays. Figures are getting so expensive, and so for $30 for everything you get with this, it's definitely a good deal. Now for the cons, the jaw articulation again is kind of a bummer. Once you loosen it up that first time, it really just kind of wants to fall down a lot, and it's kind of hard to get it to move and stay real nice and tight. So as far as articulation goes, that is the one joint on the whole figure that is loose. And there is limited articulation in the legs. The articulation for the figure, all in all, is really good, but at the legs, it is really limited. But I think that's due to mostly of the sculpt of the figure, since he is such a big, bulky toy and he's hunched over. You don't really have much articulation there in the legs. So posing isn't the greatest with this figure. So that's going to do it for my review of Ossis from Saurozoic Warriors. So if you're really interested in this line, I will have links to Ossis down in the description below for the boss fight shop and also at bigbadtoystore.com. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm DudeRetro, and I'll see you next time.